Hello beauties, welcome back to Cutie Talks Beauty. I just finished a video and I'm doing another video, so if I look exactly the same and I'm dressed the same, that's why. Came home from work doing laundry and I was like, I have not done a video in weeks and I have all these combos that I need to talk about. So I said, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna try to throw a couple of videos out, looking a hot mess with laundry behind me. You know, that's life. This is me. I'm real, you know. So I don't want to make this intro too long because I tend to do that and my videos too long. So I'm going to get right into my next set of combos. And this first one's going to be with one of my favorite perfumes. And there's going to be some, I think there's going to be one or two maybe Bath and Body Works sprays in this, but these are mostly perfume with perfume combos. So this one is going to be with one of my top favorite perfumes. Probably my favorite perfume, more for sentimental reasons than anything, but it's also a really good perfume. So that's Girl of Now, Elie Saab. This is at least my second bottle, maybe my third bottle, and I'm already halfway through it, and I have hundreds of perfumes. So that just tells you how much I love this. God, it's just delicious, and it seems like the longer it sits, the better it gets. When I first started getting into perfumes a few years ago, this was super popular. Everybody was talking about it. You know, as new perfumes come out, people stop talking about other perfumes, but there are people who are new to perfumes, and so I still talk about my perfumes that I love from years ago. You may never heard of this. So anyway, that's Elie Saab, Girl of Now. I'm gonna pull up the notes. I mentioned in my last video, if you don't want me to do this, let me know in the comments, but I don't have time to type up the notes and edit and all that stuff. I'm just not good at that yet. I'm working on it, but I'm not good at it yet. So this is how I get the notes to you. But if you don't want it that way, I know you can look the notes up yourself, so you are free to do so. And I'll stop doing that if you all don't like that. Let me know. I don't know why I'm looking up the name. I know the name. As soon as I put in Girl of Now is one of the first ones that show up. What about that? Girl of Now. Okay. And they have Girl of Now Shine, Girl of Now Forever. I like Girl of Now Shine. I have that as well. I'll talk about that in another video. I may already have. I know I've talked about this one in videos because I love it. But this is the original Girl of Now. And the notes are top notes: pistachio, pear, mandarin orange. Middle notes are almond, orange blossom, and magnolia. Base notes are almond milk, tonka bean, cashmere, and patchouli. Most of those are just notes I absolutely love, especially a pistachio, sweet, almondy, almond milk, tonka bean. Oh yes, I'm not a big patchouli fan, but I know patchouli is important in perfumes. It helps the longevity and the projection, and this is definitely benefits from the patchouli. It doesn't smell like patchouli. You're not going to smell it, and if you're someone who doesn't like patchouli, not like it. It's very sweet though. Some people find it cloyingly sweet, so if you're not into sweet perfumes and you don't already have this, I wouldn't suggest buying it, or I was just getting a sample of it first and checking it out. But if you are a gourmand lover, if you love sweet perfumes and you don't already have this, why? I don't understand that. Like, this is gourmand lover's dream right here. Okay, so again, I've talked about this before. I'll continue to talk about it because I love it. So I layer it with several different perfumes, but it's a very strong perfume. I always get compliments when I wear this. I think I've told the story before in another video about a guy following me down a hallway, telling me how good I smelled, and in a restaurant, same thing. So definitely a compliment getter. Men love this. So enough said. Okay, I layer it like I said with several ones, but my most recent one is this is Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato, but it's not in the Kayali bottle because I got it from Dapper. So it is a dupe of Kayali Yum. So I do have the original Kayali Yum. I have the 10 ml bottle. I didn't get the full bottle. I like it. I just am not sure if I want the full bottle yet. And but I always get dupes of perfumes if I can, just because I like to compare them. I review perfume on my channels. I think that's important. So and this is definitely a good dupe of it. I've worn them side by side. Very minimal difference I mean, you barely can tell the difference. So the original may be maybe a little stronger. It doesn't start, you know, this, when you first spray it may smell slightly like alcohol until it settles, and the original doesn't have that. And the original might be a little sweeter, and it might be a little stronger, maybe. I don't have it to compare right now, so I'm going off of memory, but pretty much, like, most people are not going to be able to tell you're not wearing the original. So Dapper makes great dupes. So if they ever decide to sponsor me, I'll talk more about them. But I do enjoy Dapper dupes. So anyway, it's pistachio, gelato, yum, pistachio. Like I said, I mean, together, gourmand lover's dream. As soon as that's the main reason why I even got the original, and even got this, because one, it's gourmand, but because I wanted to layer it with Girl of Now, and I definitely don't regret that decision. It's just delicious. So I'm gonna pull up the notes for you very quickly, as quickly as I can. But I mean, I've layered it with the original, I'll layer it with the dupe. Smells the same. And like I said, if you're someone who enjoys getting compliments, I can't imagine you not getting a compliment with this combo. Let me put yum. Oh, sorry. Yum. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, and I'm not pulling up the Dapper version. I'm going to give you the actual yum notes, because even though the notes might not be exactly the same, they're very similar. Most of the Dapper notes are very similar to the original. They are dupes, after all. So in the original, you have top notes: pistachio, ice cream, bergamot, hazelnut, rum, and cardamom. Middle notes: lily of the valley, pear, geranium, jasmine, peony, raspberry, and white peach. Base notes are whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, locum, I don't know what that is, tonka bean, sandalwood, cedar, and cacao. The Dapper probably doesn't have that many notes. I mean, it is less expensive, but it's got enough of those notes to make it smell like yum. So you know, again, if you want me to put notes in the future, go ahead and continue to look them up, including the dupes and everything. Let me know in the comments. I just don't want this video to be too long, so I don't want to look up every single thing. But like I said, this smells exactly like it. Most people are going to have the original anyway, but if you can't afford the original and you like it, you've tried it, you want to buy it, you definitely can't go wrong with the Dapper. But like I said, you put these two together, great for date night, great for day. I've worn it to work, like I said, and immediately got compliments, as I knew I would. They just smell delicious, and people are going to want to eat you. I'm just going to tell you, they're going to smell you smell delicious. Okay, so great combo there. Okay, next, and I actually saw this. Gosh, I wish I remembered her name. I'll try to put it in the description box if I can think of it, because I like to give credit where credit is due. I didn't get this from her. I put this combo together on my own, but before I had a chance to put this video up, I saw that she also put this combo together in a video. Great minds think alike. When you have enough people doing perfume reviews, we are going to come up with some of the same combos. That just happens, and to me, that's a compliment when I come up with something somebody else came up with, or somebody else came up with something I came up with. So that just means we have similar tastes. So but I did come up with this on my own for myself before I ever saw her video, so I'm still going to put it in my video as my, you know, original thought. But it was really cool to see that somebody came up with the same thing that I came up with around the same time, it seemed like. So anyway, so first one is Casablanca, and both of these are Arabian perfumes. I really love Arabian perfumes. I didn't when I first got into perfumes because I thought they were too strong, but I've grown to love them. Casablanca, if you don't have this, you don't know about this, why? Especially if you're a gourmand lover, why? It's very inexpensive. You get a lot. I'm sure this is a 100 ml bottle, if not more. I can't, it may not say, but anyway, and it is just delicious. When I first got it, I was like, yeah, it's okay. But as it sat, it seems like the Arabians one, and I've heard other people say this, the longer they sit, the better they get. I have just grown to love it. So if you don't have it, and you're looking into getting more perfumes, especially Arabian perfumes, it's too cheap to not have, and it's too good to not have, especially if you love gourmands, as I mentioned. Let me pull up the notes for you real quick. And it's not one of the stronger, I mean, it has great projection, and people are going to smell it on you. People are definitely going to smell it on you, and they're going to compliment you, but it's not overpowering like some Arabian perfumes can be. Yeah, it is Casablanca. Oh yeah, there we are. Swiss, and it's by Swiss Arabian Casablanca. And so let me see, notes are top notes are apple and grapes, middle notes white woods, patchouli, iris, base notes are caramel, amber, suede, musk, and Peru balsam. I can smell that balsam in it for sure, the caramel in it. I would definitely say it's a good caramel apple, and a lot of people say that it smells like caramel apple. It smells like a perfume version of caramel apple, so it's not just so gourmand that you smell like you're a caramel apple, but you can smell the caramel in it, you can smell the apple in it. It's sweet but not too sweet. It's got that patchouli in it, but it doesn't smell, I don't like patchouli on its own. And in some perfumes, if the patchouli is too strong, I won't like the perfume. This isn't one of those. So if you're shy away from patchouli, you're safe with this. And it's just gotten better as it sat. But I layer it with, and I haven't tried it with Angel Share, but I guarantee you it's going to smell good with Angel Share. I just have been using this more because it's cheaper. And I don't want to have to replace my Angel Share anytime soon. I'm running low on it. So this is Khamrah Lattafa. People say this is a dupe for Angel Share. I don't agree. It smells similar to Angel Share, but I wouldn't call it a dupe. There's a lot of perfumes that smell similar, and they're not dupes. So obviously as far as like the bottle goes, the style of the bottle, they are attempting to dupe Angel Share, but to me, people have said this is better. I didn't agree at first, but the more I wear it, I love it. I do think it is better than Angel Share. It's sweeter. It's delicious. Oh my gosh, spicy, delicious. But it has more of a bubblegummy. It has tuberose in it. I'm pretty confident about that. Well, let's look it up and see. I've talked about it before, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it has tuberose in it, and it's that bubblegummy tuberose. It's just the kind of tuberose I love, because I'm not a floral person, but it kind of has a bubblegummy smell, which Angel Share does not. So, and sweet, spicy, just very good. Let me get the notes. There we go. And it's by Lattafa. I really enjoy Lattafa perfumes. I would really enjoy Swiss Arabian perfumes. I guess I just enjoy Arabian perfumes. Notes in it are cinnamon, get the cinnamon, nutmeg, get that, and bergamot, dates, praline, love that, get that. Okay, so it does not, oh yeah, it does have tuberose. Because sworn it has tuberose. Dates, praline, tuberose, and mahonial, M-A-H-O-N-I-A-L, don't know what that is. Base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, amberwood, myrrh, and Gala wood. I'm sure that's like a oud. And like I said, all these notes are delicious, and it makes a delicious perfume. This is a powerhouse perfume, not in a bad way. Some perfumes can be overwhelming, and the person walks in the room and it makes you sick. I could see if you just oversprayed this, it doing that, but you know, a couple of sprays and you walk in the room and people are just going to want to eat you up. They're going to say you smell delicious. They're going to ask you what you're wearing. I can't wear this perfume without being asked what I'm wearing. I've done other combos with it in other videos. I'm not going to talk about it, because if you want to know about it, watch those videos. But there's a combo that I put with it. There's a Bath and Body Works spray that I put with this. Oh my gosh, I can't go anywhere without people stopping me and talking about how I smell. So if you don't know about that, you haven't seen that video, go back and see that video. And hear about that combo as well. But this combo is another one of those that does this. This is definitely to me a sexy date night. This is more, we're still in summer in Texas. This is more kind of going towards the fall. But I wear my perfumes whenever. I just go a little lighter if I think I'm gonna wear a perfume that's really not made for summer, which these probably aren't, but I wear them anyway. And I work in an air-conditioned building, so it's very cold in there, so I can get away with that. So you know, you might be one that you'll want to wait till fall, because these are very strong, or like I said, or a cool summer night would work. But definitely great for date night if you're trying to impress that man. I would definitely, or woman, or whatever, you know, if you're trying to impress somebody, these are two. And they're both unisex if I'm not mistaken. So man or woman, to me they're feminine. That's just my opinion. But definitely, you know, I think they smell great on a man too. They just smell great. So these two together. Next. Okay, I did those in the last video. Okay, so I have this is gonna be another perfume. So I've got a ton of perfumes over here because I'm doing several videos, so I'm having to kind of reach around and knock my perfumes over. So I have Zara Golden Decade, which is supposed to be a dupe for Libre Intense. I have not smelled Libre Intense. I chose not to get Libre Intense because I got Libre, and that's why I sell Libre. And I like it, but I don't love it. It's a floral, and I'm not big into florals, so people love it on other people. They love it on me. It's a popular perfume. I do get compliments when I wear it. And I've actually used quite a bit of my original Libre, but I didn't want to get the Intense, even though they say it's better. So I got this instead to see if I liked it before I got the Intense, and I really do like it. I like it better than Libre, and a lot of people say that because it's got vanilla in it, and I guess Libre doesn't, and it's sweeter. So if you didn't care for Libre, you might want to try the Intense, because they say this smells exactly like it, and I do enjoy this. I mean, it is Libre, but sweeter. It's because of that vanilla, and I think that was a wise decision. So this is my bottle of Libre. You can see it's almost gone, so I do use it. It's definitely a compliment getter. Boss Woman, Sophisticated, both of these. Boss Woman, Sophisticated. When I'm feeling like want to wear heels and be that boss woman, I put the Libre on, but I always layer it like everything else. And I layer it with, this is one of my layering combos. Is Kayali Vanilla 28. And I layered that with this first, and then I also have layered it with Libre. But to me, I like this better anyway, so this is a better combo. But if you already like Libre and you have Libre and you don't have the Zara Golden Decade or the Libre Intense, definitely these work very well together too. To me, this is when I want to be sophisticated, but I still want to smell sweet and a little flirty, like if I'm going out to dinner but I'm dressed up, I'd put these two together. But I will also do the same with this. This is just, it just makes it just a little bit sweeter. You really can't go wrong with Kayali Vanilla. And for those who may have tried this and didn't like this, because I've seen reviews, people say they didn't really like it. I wasn't that impressed with it when I got it either. And it had to sit. This is one that just, to me, has to sit. It gets better as it sits. It's got vanilla in it. It darkens up, and it just gets better. It gets sweeter. It's, well, I mean, I'm saying vanilla because the name is vanilla, but I know it has brown sugar in it, so that might be what's sweet. But regardless, it does get better. So if you weren't impressed, if you just thought, and you have a bottle still sitting in your house, oh my God, I think well, I guess I'm not gonna be able to read notes because my laptop just went down. Sorry. I've only got a couple more anyway, but yeah, if you were one that was kind of on the fence about this, you thought it was okay, but not, nothing to write home about. Oh, I think it's coming back on. And you have it and it's just sitting, give it another try. It gets better. So, but yeah, these two together or these two together, or you can try all three together. I haven't done that yet, but delicious. Like I said, this is a sweet, brown sugary, but not cloyingly sweet. It's still kind of womanly, perfumey sweet. And together they're just amazing. I don't want to spend too much time because now I'd have to sign back in. So I apologize. I'm not going to go over the notes in those. Maybe I will put them in my description box. I don't usually take time to do that, but I will probably do that this time. So I have one more for you. Oh, and if you want a good lotion to go with that combo, this is my vanilla cashmere lotion that I use whenever I'm doing combos that have vanilla in it, and sometimes if I just want to add a little sweetness vanilla. This is one of my favorite lotions. It is great for moisturizing, but really it's the smell. So I don't really talk about body lotions a lot in my videos and my body washes, but I do use a lot of scented. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, and I'll start talking about the lotions that I use and the body washes that I use. But because they definitely help. So my last combo that I'm going to talk about in this video is going to be, this is, I'm not going to pronounce this right, another Arabian perfume. It's abiyedh, A-B-I-Y-E-D-H. I've heard it pronounced before, but I just can't think of it now. And this is the Rouge. So this is the dupe for Baccarat Rouge. I have never owned a full bottle of Baccarat Rouge because I've bought too many dupes of it. But I do have a 10 ml of Baccarat Rouge that I got from I think Royalty Scents, one of them, Scent Box. So I have smelled the original. I have the original. I just don't have a full bottle of it. And so I can say that this is a good dupe for it. I also have several bottles of Cloud. I love Ariana Grande Cloud. I don't feel like that's an exact dupe for it, but it's similar. It's sweeter. This is probably a better dupe for it. I cannot get my hands on the Untold one that they say is the best dupe for it. It's been sold out, and it's a little pricey. So anyway, so this is a great dupe for Baccarat Rouge. If you have Baccarat Rouge, or if you have another dupe for Baccarat Rouge, or if you don't and you're thinking about getting a dupe, I would definitely recommend this one. It's super cheap, and it smells quite, I mean, again, a lot of these Arabian ones, when you first smell them, you kind of get an alcohol smell. You've got to let it sit for a few seconds, and then the magic happens. Okay, and these are new too. I mean, a lot of my bottles are new. You can see I haven't really used any. It's new, so the longer they sit, the better they get. So that's why a lot of mine are still kind of getting that alcohol smell, because they're new. Okay, so with that, and I think I've seen a few people talk about this, doing Baccarat Rouge with Lost Cherry. So this is not like a unique combination. A lot of people have come up with Baccarat Rouge with cherry scents before, but again, if I didn't get the ideal from a video, then I still feel like it's my ideal. I just happen to have the same ideal as somebody else. So I feel like Baccarat Rouge goes great with cherry. I don't have Lost Cherry, but I have the dupes of Lost Cherry, and so I have Dossier. I didn't bring it out, but I have Dossier dupe of Lost Cherry. I layer it with that. I layer it with Not Another Cherry by Finery. I can't find my bottle, so I didn't bring that out. But I also layer it with Guess Seductive Red, which is another nice little cherry scent. Yeah, it's sweeter than like Lost Cherry or Finery Not Another Cherry. Finery Not Another Cherry is a good dupe for Lost Cherry, because they're both more tart maybe, and stronger. This is a little softer, sweeter. So this kind of adds a sweeter cherry to Baccarat Rouge, or to a Baccarat Rouge dupe. But if you want more of that stronger tart, dark, maybe not tart, dark cherry. If you want more of that darker, sexier cherry, then you'd want to go with your Lost Cherry or your Not Another Cherry by Finery with your Baccarat Rouge. But this is kind of a more playful, sweet, more daytime maybe combo. Also, Firecracker Pop, my go-to Bath and Body Works cherry. This one is I was trying to see if it leans more towards the dark cherry or the sweet cherry. This leans more towards the sweet cherry. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is a cherry slushy. That's what this smells like. If you love the smell of a cherry slushy, oh my gosh, that's what this is. I mean, I don't know where they got the Firecracker Pop from, but it should say cherry slushy on it. And with Baccarat rouge, again, it's just a sweet cherry added to that Baccarat rouge. It smells so good. This would be more towards that sweeter side too if you didn't want the dark. So any of these cherries with Baccarat rouge or a Baccarat rouge dupe like this, and you're gonna smell amazing. It just elevates your Baccarat rouge so much. Baccarat rouge is not something I would wear by myself anyway, just because I have so many to layer. But even if you're someone who's, oh gosh, don't mess with Baccarat rouge because, you know, it's fine on its own. I promise you it's even better with one of these cherries. So I think that's all I have for you right now. I'm exhausted. I can't focus. It's late. I still have laundry to do. But I wanted to get at least a couple of videos out. So I thank you for your time and your patience. If you've never seen any of my videos before, my name is Tanya. I don't even remember how I introduced myself. Again, these videos were not planned, and I'm probably too tired to do them, but I had to get them out. So, but my channel is Cutie Talks Beauty. My nickname is Cutie for Queen Tanya, and my name is Tanya. So it's a pleasure to meet you. If you're returning again, thank you so much for tolerating my terrible videos. I assume you either like my personality, my perfume choices, or something in between. I don't know. Oh, that light's driving me crazy up there in the corner. And because I know it's not the quality of my videos for sure, but thank you so much. I appreciate you coming back if you've been here before. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. I am a very small YouTube channel. I'm trying to build my channel. I don't make any money off of this. I'm not big enough for that. This is just purely my hobby. This is something I'm fun. I have hundreds of perfumes, hundreds of Bath and Body Works sprays. I at no time would wear one perfume. I have too many of them, so I'm always going to layer. So most of my videos are going to be layering combos, but if you want some videos just on different perfumes, I can do that too. I've got plenty of them. I love makeup, hair. You know, I do my own hair, and I'm always changing my hairstyle. So, and including my real hair, braids, wigs, all of that. So if you want videos on that, I'd love to bring you some videos on that. But I like to bring you content that you're interested in. So let me know down in the comments. I love to read comments. If they're negative, I'm gonna delete them, but I don't mind constructive criticism. But if it's just ugly, I'm going to delete them. This is a positive channel, and I don't have time for that. So please keep your comments positive, and definitely any requests, anything you'd like to talk to me about, anything you would like to help me better my channel. I know one of the things to better my channel is not to do videos when I am tired and it's late and I'm not prepared. Got that. So you don't even have to put that in the comments. Got that. So but again, thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate anybody who takes the time to watch little old me. So but I also do skincare, so you know, I plan on putting a lot of content out there. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this video down now, or turn it off now, because I'm tired and I can't even think straight, and I think that's pretty clear. So again, thank you. Until next time, stay beautiful.